What's happening? Oh my God, she's very dramatic. Maisy, what's happening?
That was beyond painful.
What happened?
And you did nothing about it.
I filmed it. I filmed that whole thing. Isn't that kind of funny?
Okay, so you looked at the kid's story, you said, should I comment, whack me with this bat? And then I started to drink my water down the wrong pipe.
Yeah.
And then I started to choke. And then my heart started to cramp. And so then I lay down on the couch.
Well, it's not my issue that you have issues. Thumbnail, pose for the thumbnail.
Livy, put your hand up. Wait,
Ew, that weird little tap I just gave you.
yeah, love tap. Livy, a love tap.
Ready?
Gotta stretch my legs, gotta stretch.
Why is it all you? Hi guys, welcome back to Mid Day Matcha with Livy. Clearly, I am fucking Livy. Guys, I have a very special guest with me.
Yes, you did!
You just blew out their eardrums.
It's Maisy done dance.
Okay, you guys.
Maisy done dance.
So I brought Maisy on this week because we've recently come into some TikTok success, as we could call it.
TikTok famous. We're TikTok famous.
Okay. Anyways, Maisy.
Fine, I'm just living through Livy. She's famous. I'm not. Whatever.
My TikTok did blow up of Maisy and I. Honestly, this TikTok too was just really natural, random of us.
No, I need to tell the story behind this.
You want to tell the story behind the viral TikTok?
Okay, so first of all, Livy just is like, I need to make a TikTok. Let's make a TikTok. We're in the car going through McDonald's. And I'm like, okay, first of all, we don't eat McDonald's. We're going to McDonald's because we needed to take a photo shoot of Livy eating the french fries anyway.
We also do eat McDonald's.
Okay, we do eat McDonald's.
You genuinely had a McFlurry like a couple weeks ago.
Alright, I have nothing against McDonald's. Sorry to all the McDonald's.
But it's not sponsored by McDonald's is what we're trying to
not
tell you.
giving them clout.
Yeah, so it wasn't McDonald's. We were in a drive-thru at a local fast food restaurant. Sorry, no clout McDonald's. It was a local fast food restaurant.
Anytime you say the word McDonald's, just bleep it out.
Yeah, how can I do that? Sorry, it's not beep. It's not beep. It's just a fast food restaurant. We don't even like beep. Thank you. Okay.
Okay, so anyways, we were going through beep and Livy's like, let's take a TikTok. I'm like, whatever. I just got on the TikTok game. I just made a TikTok. Everybody my whole life, ever since TikTok's become a thing, has like, make a TikTok. Maisy, you need to be a TikTok dancer.
Do you want me to quote some of the things you used to say about TikTok?
Yeah.
Okay, Maisy used to be like, that's the most disgusting thing ever. It's pathetic. Losers do TikTok. And I was like, whoa. That's so rude, Maisy. I mean, she didn't really say that, but she didn't love TikTok.
I didn't love TikTok.
So
I said, you know what, I was being stubborn back then because TikTok actually is just another form of social media to get your name out.
That's what I was trying to tell you, is that I think something that makes...
I was being stubborn because I was like, I don't want to like be a dancer on TikTok.
Yeah.
I want to be like a dancer. I'm a professional dancer. Like.
But I get that.
And I felt like TikTok, and no offense to some of the dancers on there, but it kind of makes people look like, oh, anybody can just dance.
You can say they suck.
Well, no, anybody can dance. I'm not saying that's not true.
But not everyone can be Maisy done.
No, listen. But I'm saying that I'm a professional dancer. I've trained my whole entire life to do this one thing for my career, and then it's kind of like watching a bunch of people that like just think they can just do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which I'm not hating on it, but I'm just saying that was my reasoning behind not wanting a TikTok. I didn't want a TikTok because I was like, I want to make a career for myself, not through TikTok.
Which I understand.
Because I didn't agree with the things that people were posting on TikTok.
I understand that, and then that was my mindset too when people are like, post just yourself, everything you're doing. I was like, no, like I want my career to be through my comedy. I don't want to post these stupid little sketches. And I was at the same page of you. You see everybody else doing it, and it's like, I don't want what they have. You know, I want to be able to do this myself. But then I got on it because I was like, okay, I feel like I have to be adaptable to all social media platforms that come my way.
Well, and the stuff that you can post on TikTok is just like
whatever you want.
Also, but for you specifically, like there's a lot of comedy in TikTok.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's a lot of dancing, but comedy, I think, is the one thing that like I'm most interested in TikTok. That,
See,
like I want my page to be filled with like the comedy stuff. I love that.
Really?
Yeah.
I love a tarot card reading. I'm not gonna lie. That is what my For You page is filled with, is a tarot card reading or two, okay? It's
Wait, we
pretty
need to
cute.
go back to making the video. We
Oh,
we
yeah,
have
yeah. Let's
ADD.
work.
We have
So we have
intense ADD.
really bad ADD. Like the worst
Okay,
ADD.
okay, going back to the video. We're going through beep, and so let's just reverse for a second. And Livy's like, I need to make a TikTok for my For You page.
Just
And
my
I'm-
TikTok.
Okay, whatever. And I'm like, okay, whatever. Hashtag For You, hashtag FYP, whatever. Hashtag Talkstar. And so Livy just pulls out the camera and we were just talking to each other. She's like, let's do the 5 fingers down or whatever.
I put a finger down. I go, you're ready to play Put a Finger Down. Mind you, apparently we both don't know how to play.
Yeah, we did. I actually was the one that knew how to play, and then you corrected me.
No, but we both kept saying I've never done it, and it wasn't making any.
Well, it's like never have I ever blah. Never have I ever blah blah.
You guys want to know a really funny story real quick? Side note about our Never Have I Ever. The first time we met Maisy's current boyfriend, who she has not cheated on, is when we went to Minnesota and we were with a group of his friends and we were playing Never Have I Ever. And Maisy and I were like, oh, okay, yeah, let's play. Maisy starts out Never Have I Ever with.
We've never met them before.
Never met them before.
Never. Okay. I'm like, never have I ever done anal.
And Maisy's looking at me going, come on, Liv. You're also looking at me like, come on, Liv, put a finger down. And I'm like, May, it wasn't full anal. Like, I don't, like my finger's going like up and down. I'm like, I don't know. And I'm thinking like everybody's on that.
Livy's of course next to me, so she's next. Everyone's just like looking like, oh, Jesus.
Yeah, and everyone's like,
no. Never have I ever done anal. And 2 people were like, come on, put the finger down.
Yeah.
It was like the 2 people that were like dating for like literally 7 years.
Yeah.
And the girl's like looking at the boyfriend like, come on, you know you did it, put your finger down.
Right.
And then it goes to Livy. So we move on from that.
And mind you, this is just like, we don't have the ability to read a room apparently, because apparently we just weren't on the same vibe as everybody. But then it's my turn and I go, okay, never have I ever done cocaine.
Everyone's like, oh my God.
Laughing
the
so
girl
hard.
next to her goes, never have I ever, what'd you say?
She's like, got a parking ticket.
Okay, never have I ever gotten a parking ticket.
And the other girls were like, never have I ever gone golfing. And we were like, oh my God, we were way off. We were completely off. Like, we totally misread this room. I was like, oh my God, am I being a little modest with the cocaine? Should I have like upped it a little bit? I was like, I'm like,
well, when they said we're playing never have I ever, I'm like, I'm not gonna say never have I ever gotten a driving ticket.
Right.
It's so boring.
Let's go hard or go home. I want to know your inner, deeper thoughts. Like, what's wrong with you guys?
Oh my God.
So mind you, we just hit it hard and we were like, never have I ever done anal. That is not a thing. Don't look at your fucking phone during this.
I'm sorry, I got a text.
Flip it over, I'm not kidding.
What if I'm getting a job opportunity?
You have 30 minutes to be on a podcast and you're worried about a job opportunity?
I have an incoming email with opportunity. Let's just say that.
Maisy booked some big shit, guys. I can't wait to tell all of you what Maisy's booked. Okay, so now we're gonna introduce ourselves a little bit more. Where are we from?
LaGrange, Illinois.
Okay, I hate the fact that you just keep saying LaGrange. Like, it's so personal.
We're from LaGrange, Illinois. I don't know what you want me to say.
Okay, well, I just get scared.
LaGrange.
People, like, what if they stalk,
LaGrange,
kill?
Illinois.
I have some.
Park. Let's tell them we're from LaGrange Park then.
Okay, LaGrange Park, Illinois. I have literal stalkers. Before this whole TikTok thing, if you guys have listened to my podcast, you already know I have the stalker episode. I have actual stalkers. It's so creepy and scary, so I get nervous. So I don't live in LaGrange anymore, but Maisy's back there during this pandemic. This panorama. But where do you normally live?
I normally live in Los Angeles, California.
She gets really nervous talking about it because we're not even gonna get into it. Anyways, how long have we known each other? Say it at the same time.
7 years. 6 years old.
Whatever, go on. I just wanted to just throw something out there,
Really?
just to
I
spice
thought we
it
were gonna
up.
be on the same page for that.
I just want to spice it up a little bit. Okay.
Okay.
So
we've been literal best friends since, I'm not kidding, negative 2 years old. And I'm not going to go into it. Do you know why?
Why?
Because we already have an episode on it.
We do.
So I'm not going to talk about it. If you want to hear about how we grew up, then go to the episode.
It's called Second Place is the First Loser, featuring Maisy Done Dance. That title still stands true to this day. Okay. This is the #1 question we have gotten. and you think it'd be something juicy and interesting.
Drum roll, please.
It is dun 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 dun. What are your zodiac signs? Why is it
I
so
will tell you, and I'll
important?
tell you one more time, and that's it. And then I'm not telling anybody ever again, and I'm gonna take it out of my bio if it's in my bio.
Why would you put that in your bio?
I don't know. One time it was.
Oh, you like rep the Pisces gang like that? It's like a thing for you? I'm so confused. You're just like, oh, Pisces? Like that's why you put in your bio? I could never. Imagine if I put Cancer in my bio. It would give so many like red flags. It would be so misleading in so many ways. They would have no idea what I'm trying to say. It'd be a little bit bizarre. Could you imagine? It'd be a little fucked up, okay? So you are a Pisces, and I'm a Cancer, to be answered for everybody. Because you guys only fucking ask us that question as to what our zodiac signs are.
I'm done answering that. And I'm 21 years old. Don't ask me again.
If you ask me one more time,
I'm almost 22, so don't get it twisted.
Okay, she's a grown-up, a grown woman, fully developed everywhere. We have a couple topics we want to talk to you bitches about.
Yes.
The first one is college. You go to Yale.
College, I go to Yale.
I go to Harvard. What was that? What was that accent? So yeah, I'm studying human resources at Harvard.
Yeah, I'm studying science.
What specific science, Maisy?
Chemistry.
Why? Because you and I have a lot of it. Oh, and we're also not dating.
Yeah, I have a full-on boyfriend that I love and don't cheat on. Let's talk about a healthy relationship.
Oh yeah, let's talk about. Oh, we're also.
We have topics that we've written down.
But we don't go to Harvard or Yale.
Okay, yeah, we don't go there. Whatever.
We'll get into college in a minute. Jesus Christ. Whatever. Let's talk about a healthy relationship. I want to start this off.
Maisy's boyfriend.
Okay, if it turns into like a fest only about talking about him, I'm not going to do it. It's going to be weird. It's going to be creepy. I'm not going to like it. So I want to start this off by telling you guys, I told our therapist when she asked me what I thought a healthy love was, I said, well, I think it would look something like Maisy and her boyfriend, okay? So what do you want to talk about your healthy relationship?
I'm clapping.
How does it feel? Let me ask you some questions about
Yeah, ask me some questions. Interview me.
How does it feel? Okay, how does it feel to go from such an abusive, toxic relationship into a healthy one? Like, because I know one day I'm going to have to be in a healthy relationship, and the switch is going to be really dramatic for me. So how was it for you?
Well, first, it felt wrong.
Oh, like what kind of wrong? Like, oh, I shouldn't be doing this?
Yeah, it felt like, oh, this kind of relationship isn't right for me.
Oh, okay. Can you elaborate a little more?
Like, I think it, you know, I'm still processing it still, I guess. But I would say that the one thing that I remember specifically, this is so weird, but I remember specifically like the first time that we met, he was like, oh, do you want a glass of water?
Yeah.
Or something like that. Like, oh, can I get you a beer or whatever?
I want to make sure you were hydrated.
Yeah, hydrated or drunk.
Right, yeah. Either wanted to get fucked up or he wanted to make sure
and he was like, can I get you like a glass of water or something? And I was like, that's so nice.
Oh, so the bare minimum impressed you, basically.
Yes. I was like literally so impressed. I was like, oh my God, that's so nice.
Oh, so that's
and because
sad.
I was thinking like, oh, my old boyfriend would make me get him the water or go get him this or go pay his rent or go or maybe let him live in my apartment. Or potentially other things that I won't get into, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like spend all my money on him.
Oh, okay. So what I'm getting from this is your ex wanted you to do everything for him, where this person was more giving to you.
Way more giving to me.
Your boyfriend now is very giving to you.
He's very giving in general though, like his personality is very, very
He's a very giving person. He's also Cancer. But, so that transition was a little rough for you.
And something that I thought was so much fun, like I genuinely was like, this is the best. And you know what? I find it to be a red flag. I've realized that if your boyfriend can't hang out with your friends or like doesn't like your friends, then that's a red flag.
Huge.
That should be like, oh, noted. Like, that's like something where you're like pushing yourself away from that person.
Exactly.
Because when Drew met, can I say his name? Yeah. When Drew met...
But you look like you forgot mine.
No, I was just thinking, like, can I say his name?
Yeah, Drew.
When Drew met, you or any of my friends ever, he's always like, oh my God, the famous, so nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Like loves to meet everybody that, you know, knows me and like
has anything to do with you.
Yeah.
Like, we do all hang out together. When we first met him, we worked together. Maisy and I went and visited him. And so we were all together. We have a mukbang with her boyfriend on my YouTube channel, actually, where we explain that whole thing. So I'm not going to get into it today. I'm not. And
oh my God.
But I thought that is something so important too, because with my exes, I never was able to hang out with like you and my ex. Like, remember when we would see my ex, it would be the worst.
It'd be awkward.
Yeah, it was always weird.
And same with my ex too.
Oh, I hated him. Every time I saw him, I was like, what is wrong? Is he, ugh.
Is he sick? Is he okay?
Is I was gonna say even worse.
Is he tired?
Is he, is he,
I know what you're gonna say.
Yeah, is he bad? I'm like, is he? And then I would look at you and be like, you're doing charity work over there. You're doing full charity work. No, like, that's, I always say that. That's like, I want to like put an Instagram caption, like, I'm done doing charity work. That's why I don't date. Like, I don't date because like I'm done doing charity work. Not like you were actually doing charity.
Oh, I'm like, oh my God.
Maisy's eyes just bugged open and she looked at me like I was absolutely insane. But like, it's charity work when you put up with somebody that you don't need to put up with. Okay, you're not getting paid for it. You're not benefiting from it in any sort of way. So it's considered charity work. So if you feel
my
like
jaw is dropped right now.
No, but when you feel like that in any relationship, if someone's taking advantage of you and not treating you right, and you're doing more for them than they are for you, and it's not an equal give and take, and it's just a toxic relationship, you're doing straight up charity work, okay?
True.
You're not getting paid for it. Fine. You're not even happy.
Fine, I agree.
You know what you want to know when I knew your relationship, your old relationship was a red flag?
Don't bring it up.
I don't think you know what to talk about. No.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God. Could you imagine?
I'm like,
good time.
Let's not get into it.
Let's not talk about it. When we were sitting at Whole Foods when I visited you in LA, and you were like, yeah, he hasn't texted me in 2 days. That's not weird. We just don't need to text each other all the time.
Wait, when?
Yeah.
Like, where was I living?
801. We went to Whole Foods. You were so upset. Also, like, we were in such dark times in our life at that point, both of us.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
You just had taken a class. I came with you to go to
I remember this.
Whole Foods, and I was like, oh no, that is pretty weird. And you were like, no, it's not. No, it's not at all. It's not really weird at all. Like, we don't have to be texting each other all day.
And there's the phases of denial.
Denial.
Let's get into that now.
Yeah,
we're staying on positive roads.
Yeah. So to see her be in that relationship and then to see her with Drew now, it's such a great feeling for you. Mm-hmm. Like, sometimes you guys annoy me just because
we're so
in love. Sometimes I'm like, ew, like, stop. Because it sometimes can get a little creepy.
But it's because you're not in love, and also because you're not used to what a healthy relationship is.
Yeah, I'm not used to a healthy relationship. It's cute.
And you even kind of said that.
Oh no, I fully said that. We talked about that in LA, where I was like, it's so weird for me to see a healthy relationship. I've never been in one. My parents were in the worst relationship.
Well, here's what I think also, since I've been thinking on it. Like, toxic and unhealthy relationships, obviously, yes, that's a thing. But I've been thinking about it more and more. And I hate saying that because my ex taught me so much. Mm-hmm. And in order to forgive him, in order to forgive him for what he's done to me, which I've gotten so much out of, like, the trauma and everything that he's put me through. Like, I've grown so much since when I was dating him.
Right.
So, like, I feel like in my head, if I flip that to be like, okay, I'm actually grateful for you because you taught me so much about myself that I didn't know, and it was so hard. Now I feel like I can do anything, and
you taught me what I didn't want with someone else.
And you taught me what's not compatible for me at all.
Yeah. And you also taught me that there is so much better out there, and I deserve so much better out there. And that breakup, I was able to leave you. At one point, I thought I would never be able to leave you. Yeah. And I got through that. I can get through truly anything. Like, that pain of that breakup, if I can get through that,
and once I got out of that relationship, I always kept thinking, like, I was just like, I think to hide that there was trauma behind that relationship, I would say, him and I just were not, in my head I'd say this, him and I are just not compatible.
Yeah.
Like, that was the thing. It was just like, we didn't like the same things. Like, and that's true. We didn't have any of the same interests. We didn't like to do any of the same stuff. We just like nothing in our two lives aligned with each other's lives.
Right.
And so it just like obviously caused conflict. Like, I'm not saying that he's a horrible person.
No.
I'm actually not saying that, because he's not a horrible person, although he wasn't a great person for me specifically, because we don't align. Like, our energies and lives literally aligned for that year, because I needed him in order to be grow. Where I am right now.
I agree with that. That's what I think with the relationships I've been into that were not great relationships, is that the outcome of those and the strength I've gained and who I became because of those relationships and everything I've learned, I wouldn't trade that for anything in the world. As much as it was terrible while it was happening and after it was so painful, once you get through it and you are able to look at it and be like, this is actually a positive in my life. That's a positive that I know that it doesn't work with this person. We're not compatible. And that I want a love that's so completely different than this, and I deserve a love that's so completely different than this, and I'm deserving and worthy of love.
And when that love comes, you kind of feel like, I don't know if it's right, because the last time I didn't know if it was right. And you're like, I feel like I just have a lot of like doubts about like Drew, and doubts about like the type of person he was, and he would show me this side of him that was so nice, and everything. He was so giving, like overly giving, overly supportive,
just overly
everything.
I was even a little bit like concerned, like freaked out about it too. And what was the word you just used? I literally can't remember that word. What was that word? It was such a good word.
I was what did I say?
I don't remember the word, but I need that word.
I was cautious.
No, it was like a little, a little cautious.
Intimidated. No.
No. What was the word?
What was the word?
I don't remember the word. Whatever. But I was a little skeptical.
Skeptical. I don't think I said that.
Well, who cares? Of Drew at first, because I was like, I was always around people who told me, like, if a guy ever does that for you, it's so wrong, he's lying, like, he's a cheater. So I was like, always like, wait, is he really being nice? Like, is he really being a nice guy? Because I just feel like I used to hang out or be around people in general that like, men are trash, and if you see a nice one, he's not really nice. And it's like, oh no, Drew showed me there's like actually like nice guys out there.
Yeah, he's so nice.
Yeah.
He's like a girl kind of.
What? Maisy?
Well, he's like so nice, like a girl, like.
Yeah.
Normal boys are kind of.
No, the way you're trying to say that is that he's
like emotional. He's really emotional.
Yeah.
He's more emotional than a.
Okay, we're making him sound very weird on this podcast.
Okay, no.
He's kind of like a girl. He's really emotional. Like, are you kidding?
No, he's not. He's not like a girl, but he's an emotional guy.
Yeah, I'm trying to see the word that we're both trying to get. He's sympathetic and empathetic.
Yeah, he is.
Which most guys, I feel like, are, but like hide it away for some reason. And but I don't want anyone out there to be like, there's no good over here. So yeah, I would say you're in a very healthy relationship. I'm so happy for you.
Thanks, you too.
But
with yourself.
Yeah, well, always. Oh my god, I'm a queen. Oh. Have you been wearing your shoes this whole damn time?
Yeah.
Now that we talked about healthy relationships, I want to get into healthy friendships. Because I would say we probably have the best friendship of all time.
All time.
All time. I'm totally editing that. I cannot read. I'm totally editing that. That was that creepy? I kept eye contact with you while I did it.
That was bizarre.
So, okay, what tips do we have on a healthy friendship?
I have to say something.
I know you're gonna are you gonna call me a bully?
No.
Okay, then go on.
Yeah, that was.
You say it so frequently, I'm like, what the fuck is her problem?
Well, she was bullying me.
Okay,
but anyways. I feel this year, 2020 to 2021, actually more 2020, I've, like I said, grown so much. Also, I've learned how to, and not all the way, but I'm still learning how to set my boundaries with people.
Yeah.
And I think this is very, very, very important with anybody. And it doesn't matter if it's your mom, it's your dad, it's your brother, it's your sister, or it's your best friend in the entire world.
Okay, what is this?
No, I'm just saying that I feel like this is really important in a healthy friendship.
Oh, setting boundaries?
Yeah, setting boundaries with your friend.
We're talking like about it like you were building up to something.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was, but then I decided not to say it. Should I say it?
Yeah.
Well, I was just gonna say that like I've kind of like lost a lot of friends this year, but only because I was in this really unhealthy relationship, and I feel like that relationship kind of like brought darkness into my life, and then I projected darkness onto people, and I attracted darkness in people sometimes. And I'm not saying all my friends, but I'm saying that there's like, I would say a few like specific people that I can name off that we don't have to name off. But
I'm like, all right,
I don't know if I want to say. I don't want to know if I want to say this.
I'm gonna follow up with you right now. Is that I was in one of the darkest places in my life this year too, with my eating disorder. Go listen to that episode. Anyways, it really is. It's the eating disorder and body image episode with Goodyear. Anyways, I was in one of the darkest places in my life, and like in that bad relationship with myself this year, that I also attracted dark people around me too, who were dealing with dark things as well. And when you heal yourself, our therapist told me this actually, the people that you were once around will no longer be able to fit into your life.
Yeah, and that's what she told me too.
Yeah. Oh, your therapist rocks. Same. But that's something that you really have to take into consideration. And I've definitely lost a lot of people this year, but I've gained so much knowledge about myself
and what you want to surround yourself with.
And I'm happier, like, and I'm happier that way. Like, I'm happier with the really small circle that I created, you know? I don't want everybody should not be able to access your energy. Not everyone deserves to be around you. Not everyone deserves your time, you know? Yeah. Your time is fucking money and it's precious.
Also, something that's like, this has nothing to do with friends, but this is something that I've thought about all year long. That's like, anytime I'm feeling like, oh, so anxious, this person texted me and I feel like I need to respond, or this person texted me a mean message, or this person did this to me in this message, or whatever, and you're like something that ruins your day. I'm like, okay, this is kind of messed up, but I know you said it on your TikTok, so I'm gonna say it because I gave you the advice in the first place. But when we were in like 5th grade, but like,
oh yeah, I know what this is,
but like, nothing matters. Like, when you die, literally, you're going to be sitting on your deathbed and you're going to be thinking,
did I really care?
Did I really care what Suzanne, oh wait, that's one of my therapists. Oh, did I really care what, I love Suzanne, by the way.
Did I really care what Rebecca thought of me?
Did I really care what Rebecca thought of me when I accidentally stole her shirt?
Or when no, that was a terrible thing. Will I really care what Rebecca thought of me when I decided to post this photo, or when I decided to do this project?
Who cares?
Or when I decided to make this huge life choice. Like, Maisy told me that in Danico's, and it like stuck with me for life.
Well, also something that I think is really important to say is that in the end of the day, this is what I've learned from living in LA. This is the ultimate lesson that I've learned from living in LA. Is that everybody is selfish. Nobody cares about you. And I know that's like kind of like degrading to say, but nobody cares about you.
But that's the best way to think.
There's 2 ways to think about it. One, nobody cares about you. Oh, nobody cares about me. I'm really sad. Or nobody cares about you. So I'm gonna do whatever I want. I don't care.
I'm gonna do it. And I think that's the mindset we're both in, is that I'm gonna do whatever I want.
It's not like that the person that you're thinking about is going to bed at night thinking about you.
Yeah.
And like, I'm not saying it to be like, sorry, but like, you should be thinking about that. Like, okay, if that person doesn't care, then I don't care. Literally.
I do not care.
Exactly. So I feel like, I mean, every situation has its things.
But I think that's what makes our relationship so great, is that we both kind of have that mindset.
Our
Friendship. Oh, that's why they think we're dating, is because I keep saying relationship. Our friendship's so great because we both don't care what other people think. So we'll post whatever we want on TikTok. We'll post whatever we want on Instagram. Like, you're the one that always
encourages me. You know what I was thinking about also today?
What?
Speaking of posting whatever you want, I always think like, wow, Livi posts literally the craziest stuff. Like, her podcast is wild. Yeah. And obviously for active listeners that always listen to Livi's podcast, Mid Day Matcha, they all know that Livi's crazy and all the stuff she says is crazy, but you know what? It gets everybody's attention. And in the end of the day, everyone's talking about her.
And at the end of the day, that was never the goal, but
No. But wait, I had something to say going into that.
Jesus Christ.
I had something to say going into that. Everyone's talking about her. I started when I lived in LA. That's what I was about to say.
Okay, well, say it then.
I still live in LA.
When I used to live in, just back in the day.
Okay. When I first moved to LA, I did a dance program, and then after the dance program, everything, sorry, let me just restart that and you can cut this out.
Okay.
Action.
Go.
When I moved to LA, I did the dance program, this 1-year dance program, and throughout that whole year we learned about now it's the time to reinvent yourself. You can have a new name, you can post whatever you want, just this is your intro to LA, this is what you want people to see you as. And for me, I was like, that's kind of a lot of pressure. Like,
yeah,
okay, right now is the moment. Like, I don't even know what I want. I don't even know how to make eggs for breakfast this morning.
Why'd you bring eggs up? I'm sorry, I hate eggs so much. Why eggs? Are you kidding? That was so necessary of you. You looked me right in the eyes and said that. I'm sorry, I genuinely, you guys, if you know how much I hated eggs, I was a phobia of eggs. Did you see my face go just completely numb? I was like, why did you bring up eggs? I genuinely hate eggs.
Wait, Livi literally can't be in the room when eggs are being
I'm like,
we're eating.
That felt so direct. It was so personal of you.
Like making eggs in the morning.
Like, Jesus, great, all right. Anyways, go on. I was so offended in that.
What was I saying?
Reinvent yourself. I don't even know.
Oh, yeah.
Breakfast.
Yeah, I don't even know what I want, if I want eggs for breakfast or not.
We're gonna watch that footage.
Stop. Okay, so,
it's a lot of pressure to reinvent yourself.
Yeah, so then I started posting these pictures that, like, I wanted to post. It was me, like, naked in a bathtub, whatever.
Not like, whoa, it wasn't like your nudes were out there. It wasn't some OnlyFans type of shit. It was tastefully done with a professional photographer.
All these people came after me,
they
like,
did.
as if it was their business.
Right,
like,
mind your business.
I'm sorry, I didn't know I was under your roof.
I think
and you were paying for my apartment.
I think our biggest advice for that is to, when people have something to say about you, just tell them to mind your business, bitch.
And you know what? I wish that I handled it in such a different way now that I look back on it, because it made me so angry, because I was like, I think I was pretty like nervous to post those things, and then I ended up posting it, and
right.
I was so proud of myself, and then I got a ton of like hate for it, literally hate. People were like, you look like a whore, prostitute, like literally my own, actually I won't say this. My own aunt called me a prostitute, fine, I'll say it.
Yeah. Shout out.
And I was like, girl, you're literally sitting on your butt.
We're done.
Okay,
we're
yeah,
done.
right.
We're done.
I shouldn't come after her.
Yeah. She just had a lot of people hating on her, and I remember going, May.
And you know what I was thinking? I'm like, they hate you because they ain't you.
Period. Any of my
And also I was thinking, I'm sorry, look that I keep cutting you off.
It's like so bad. It's so bad.
I'm sorry, it's as if it's my podcast. I really enjoy this. But like Livi, I'm living my life right now. I'm like,
I really too. Literally, she called me a prostitute.
I'm like, with the judgment, I'm done. First of all, it's none of your business
what the fuck she does or doesn't do, and I'm here to back her up on it. I think that's
Get passionate. The
best thing about the both of us is that we always know we have each other to count back on. So whenever something happens with the other person, like a dramatic event, someone's saying something negative about the other, we're always the first to stick up for each other. Like, I'm so defensive about Maisy. Someone's like, I don't really like her dancing. Okay, well then don't watch her dancing. But she's clearly very successful. You're bored. You're a loser. She spoke Doja for the billboards. I'm not even gonna say the big project she has coming up. How many music videos has she done? You're hating on her because you're literally not her, and I don't care. And I will say that to people. I don't have a filter, and I really go crazy. But I feel like you definitely defend me. Probably not to that extent, but you.
Her name's Livie.
No, Maisy, it's Livi. But no, I know what you're talking about, but they don't. In like 5th grade, Maisy got in a fight.
Well, this girl's coming at me like, Livi this, Livi that, Livi this. Spelling her name Livie. Like, girl, if you wanted to come after my best friend Livi, then you spell her name Livi.
And that's on period.
And then I got my phone taken away for 6 months.
6 months. She did get her phone for 6 months after that. You know what I think?
My razor phone, my pink razor.
Oh, I had a Nokia. My mom must have hated me because who has a Nokia?
Yeah, I had a pink razor.
Oh. Well, healthy friendships, another big advice is, well, I think in general is like, don't give an F what anybody thinks. Healthy friendships, we communicate with each other really well. If we think something, we tell each other it. I don't know, we just have such a special connection, you know? We're soulmates. What can we say? We should come out with merch that says soulmates.
No, we can do better than that.
What, you want to do I've been raped? Like, what do you want the merch to be? I'm so curious. You guys, should we really come out with merch that says something? Like, because we're wearing these matching fits. Think about it if it was branded, if we had a brand of it. Wouldn't that be cute?
Instead of LV, LM.
Okay, so here's the thing. Guys, let us know if you want us to make merch. No, oh my god, could you imagine we make a whole merch drop? That'd be crazy. You gotta get your life together.
Can you?
What's another thing that you have to say about healthy friendships?
Can you delete my burp out of there?
Yeah, yeah. It's actually psycho. Okay, you have to give your opinion on
blowjobs.
No, I don't know about that. On healthy, what do you think makes our healthy friendship so healthy?
Okay, our friendship is so healthy because we are both literally psychotic.
Yeah, we're crazy.
But also, we both do not care and have no filter. I mean, I have more of a filter than you, but I feel like when it's just us alone, like,
yeah, it goes wild.
Really wild.
It goes wild. That's why it's like jokes about the reality show. I think it almost could ruin our lives because of the same fact that
we're psychotic
and we don't remember what we say.
No, yeah, I black out.
And like, I think it's just so normal, you know? Like, it's only an issue when other people are around and they're like,
yeah,
what's wrong with
if
you
if you're with like the wrong crowd, it's like, ooh,
yeah, they're like,
touchy topic, and we're
right.
like,
we're like, no, it's so funny, it's amazing, you know? That's alright.
Yikes.
Yikes, big yikes, you know? Rapid round of questions. Favorite color? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Blue, red.
Pink means pink.
Red.
Okay, your turn to ask a question.
Favorite oatmeal?
Dinosaur eggs. What the fuck? Who the fuck asks that? What do you mean, favorite? Oh, we're done.
Favorite oatmeal? Dinosaur eggs. Mine was dinosaur.
Mine's oatmeal? Like, what do you mean?
Brand?
Rolled oats from Trader Joe's.
Okay.
Okay, favorite time you ever did anal?
Never.
I've never done it.
Have you?
Guys, comment below if Maisy should do it. I told you, halfway.
No, I'm not doing that. So
I did
it's
halfway.
so disgusting. I'm not doing
halfway.
That. So disgusting.
All right. You guys, I think this is it for this episode.
No, I have one more question.
Okay.
Will you tell us about your rape story?
You know what? Thank God you asked because I have an episode for that. It is called Overcoming My Sexual Assault and Rape. You guys can scroll down, find that episode. I drop all the dirty details about my rape and my sexual assault for you baddies.
It's literally like you sending yourself clout for getting
like
raped.
I'm like, I had the rape story way before this shit blew up. Way before Maisy brought it up to TikTok. I already was promoting it on Mid Day Matcha. You all suck.
Wait, I can't even tell you. We've literally been going around my house all morning this morning, all night last night going, yeah, now that we're famous, can we take the car tomorrow? I go, now that we're literally famous.
We got into my building and I go, why did nobody come get our bags? As if that's a thing. It's a thing.
Why is nobody holding the door for us? We're famous.
We're famous. Why is nobody helping?
We have one TikTok that goes viral. We are famous. Literally so famous.
Like, why is nobody coming to...
And by the way, it's your TikTok, but I'm going around going, I'm famous, Mom. But seriously, you have to treat me different now.
It's a big step up. Maisy, where can they find you?
Oh, let me answer this for you, and we should have started off with this. Oh wait, I think we did.
You probably did, you loser.
My Instagram is @Maisy Dunn, MAISYDUNNE, dance, DANCE. And my email is MaisyDunnDance@gmail.com. My TikTok is Maisy Dunn Dance. And I am Maisy Dunn.
What was that? Maisy really wants to get to 10K on Instagram.
Yeah,
so if you guys don't follow her, if you don't follow both of us, genuinely, what the fuck is wrong with you? So I am, you guys...
Olivia, you have to say genuine.
Genuine. No.
No, like genuinely.
Okay, anyways, you guys can follow me at She Is Livi, so SHEISLIVI on all the social media platforms. Go blow up my TikTok, my Instagram. Actually, guys, I would really like for you to blow up my Instagram too. If we're gonna get Maisy to 10K, I'd like to hit it with her. Actually,
no, you already got 20K on your TikTok. It's
25.
It's unfair.
You're gonna get that too.
Livy, I'm like 2,000 on TikTok.
4, and you're sounding super ungrateful. Remember when there was a day you only had 100? Humble beginnings. All right, we love every single one of you. Thank you so much for listening. Oh shoot, the Midday Matcha memo is be your fucking self.
Livi.
Okay, be your mother's
self.
And also, we were not publicly ever at McDonald's. So
Yeah, never. Livi.
We were never publicly at. Thank you. We were never.
Wait, no, say it one more time.
We were never publicly at. Beep. So thank you. Love every single one of you. Have an amazing rest of your day.
Blessings.
Also, go rate the podcast 5 stars and leave really nice reviews. And Maisy will shake some ass.
Yeah, because
Bye.
Bye.